Hello my little worms, I'm Day, and welcome back to Steam Roulette, the show where we play a randomly selected game from my Steam library for the very first time, with minimal editing. And today we are playing Civilization VI. I do not play Civ games. I have played like one round of Civilization V many years ago. That is about it. Actually, I think that's a lie. I think I may have also done a tiny bit of Civ 4 even more years before that. But overall, I do not play these games. This is going to go well. This is going to go very well. I timed that well with the music. Alright, and now we should probably get into this. Single player, I guess. So there's load game, which I don't have a previously saved game, so that seems redundant. Play game, play on a small continents map with random leaders, helpful. Scenario, play a scenario, a unique experience with specific rules, leaders, and goals. Or just create a game. How about we just push the play now button? That seems easy. I'm not gonna know what's going on anyway. Does it really matter if I make my own decisions compared to just push the play now button? It just seems easier. Hey, you joined me at the end of a long loading time, so I guess with the Ottoman Empire then. I briefly read through this bit, but I don't know what any of it means. Begin game. Civilization VI Gathering Storm. Welcome to Civilization VI Gathering Storm. This guide will introduce you to new features in the expansion, but I don't even know what the old features are. Additional information we found on that. World Congress is where you make your voice heard. Diplomatic favor is a new form of currency. Gather diplomatic victory points, pursue the diplomatic victory. Previous warmongering system has been replaced. Didn't even know what the previous one was. The environment around is more alive than ever before. Who cares? Volcanoes are high risk, high reward, so don't go near volcanoes. Geothermal things do something. Strategic resources. Didn't even read any part of that. That seemed maybe important. Your choices about resource usage will directly affect the world's temperature. Alright, so we can actually kill the world. Play mode to explore. Yes.
As your personal advisor,
I am qualified to assist you in all matters related to civilization.
I am at your service.
No, your advisor. You're not at my service. Or at your service, I guess it would be based on the joke I just said. But yeah, it's like your name's not at your service. It's probably not advisor either. That's kind of just your role. I am new to Civilization in general, so maybe I should push that button?
This river has floodplains. It means it has flooded before.
Oh no.
And might burst its banks again.
Seems problematic.
Flood along this river could happen at any point in the future. This presents us with risks. But potentially benefits too.
Oh. So that's all they're gonna read. A flood might affect any tile along the river. A flooded tile will pillage or destroy improvements and pillage districts on the tile, but it might also increase the yields for the tile as a result. Fascinating. I don't really care. So we have a settler and a warrior, I guess. There are some diamonds there. There's tobacco there. There's some stone, and there's some wheat. So they said don't go near the river. But what if I want to go near the river? What if I just randomly feel like going near the river, eh? You move over there. Can you cross there? I guess maybe you can't. You might have to go all the way around. Or it might be a turn problem as well. End turn? I don't know. I don't know how much movement I've got in a turn. How about now? Now can you move that? No, yeah, you can. Good. How do I tell you to actually do the thing? A unit needs orders. What, this one? To do something. I don't know. Go up here. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. How do I actually settle? Because I feel like just here. Why not? I don't really have much logic based on positions and stuff. This tile is fresh. Water. Strong yields within 3 tiles. There's few resources. Would it be better if we went like there instead? I don't know if we can move right now. We probably have to wait till next turn. We probably don't want our warrior too far away. I think it's limited what it can do right now though.
Our civilization has accomplished something historic.
Interesting.
Being celebrated and
you go for the you are Lieutenant the Swift Hawk. Mapoosh? I don't know how to pronounce that. Honors me with respect, and I didn't. Oh, there you go. Will I see the same from you? It is an honor to meet you, because I do not want to die. You approach Mapoosh land. Do you seek to walk among our Chemamul and learn of our ancestors? Sure, we would love to sample your hospitality. Alright, so, whatever you were up to saying at the point, before it got interrupted. Yeah, I think you said that bit. These accomplishments help our civilization reach a golden age and avoid a dark age. A dark age does not sound good. It sounds very dark. Yes, that does make sense. Each of these historic moments will increase our era score. Our era score determines which age we will earn in the next game era. So we should seek out these historic moments when possible. Fascinating. Eureka! After meeting another civilization, you see the need for new ways to communicate. Cool. So, this is where you guys are. Is that your city over there? Yes, you guys live there. So if I live here, I'm a little close to your city. Do I care? Possibly not. But how do I still actually know how to make city. I guess it's this. But will they complain if I make city here? It is very close to their city. Is that a problem? Probably. Who cares? If it's a problem, we'll find out. Wary? I don't know. Welcomes, and curious, where? It's wary welcomes and curious stares. I was like, where? What is this? Mark the moment of our meeting with the people of the Mapoosh. The bureaucrats of the Mapoosh or whatever, boldness in settling Istanbul so near their own city. Yes. So yeah, they're like, oh, so bold to settle literally right there. I'm like, I settled where I spawned. I don't want to pay attention to try to figure these things out and go away from everyone. But yes, we have settled Istanbul, apparently. Can we rename that Istanbul to something else? I don't know how you rename it. I assume it would be a button. Purchase items, manage citizens, purchase tile, toggle city details. It's not here at all. No. I want to rename the city, because it sounds fun. Historic timeline, world climate, great people, there's a tech tree. We've got boosted this in some way. But I guess we need that. So that pottery to get to writing, probably. I don't know how important writing is, but sure. Yeah, I don't know how to name the city at all. But yeah, there we go. We can name this something else. What shall we name this? We are going to die. Welcome to the city of We Are Going to Die. We can build things. Give me a builder, because why not? That's their thing. Our warrior's just sitting out here. Do we want our warrior, like, within our borders? Just to be safe? I don't know. I don't really know if that's important or not. It's doing stuff. My era score is 3, apparently. Is there anything else I can currently do? I assume not really. Maybe, but maybe not. But I don't know. I really don't know. Yes, so you can do all those things. And it, currently, I guess, making the thing that I told it to, is it? Or the other... I don't know. Things are happening. Maybe. Next turn. So they're going up there. I wonder if they're going to war with me at some point. Probably. They're probably going to war with me. I don't really know. Because I guess we could, like, purchase tiles with, like, gold and stuff, but, like, how much does that cost? I don't know. Yeah, it would probably cost too much. But maybe it doesn't. So, we are going to die, I guess, as a scout currently queued for an amount of time. It's going to take a few turns to do that, and I don't entirely know what I'm meant to be doing in the meantime. Because, like, is this currently going too? I think that might be going. So, we're researching that, and we're trying to make the thing. There's great people, apparently. I don't know how to obtain any of those, but good to know. How's the climate right now? I assume it's probably fine, considering no one's built giant, like, machinery yet. Unit needs orders. Which one? You? What do I want you to do, though? You're just a random warrior. I can just tell you to move around a little, but, like, I don't really know what I can do with a warrior. Is it done now? I guess it's done. End turn. I don't know what I'm doing in the slightest. Yes, let us continue down this direction and see what is down here. Because why not? This seems like it would be the role of a scout typically, but... so we can tell you to go over there or something instead. And then check up on the production of this right now. So it's doing stuff. Just got monuments as well. Which take 15 turns or something. So tell you to do that as well. Did that stop it doing the other thing, or is it still doing the other thing? I don't actually know is the problem. Where do I even check things? Are you still doing the scout? I think you're still doing the scout. Good. I don't know how many things I can do at once is my problem. So next turn, maybe? I am already at a massive loss. I kind of wish I had a little bit more to know what to do here right now. So end the turn. The warrior is just slowly moving around. End that turn as well. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. How close are the things now that I've ended a couple of turns? So it's still 6 more turns before I have a scout. Good to know. You're gonna head down here. Yes. Is that the limit of how you can move? Probably. Ooh, what's going on up here? That is a scout. Understood. End my turn because I really don't feel like I need to do much right now.
We are losing loyalty in one of our cities. If this continues, we are in danger of losing control of.
Why are we losing loyalty?
Sending one of our governors there will strengthen our rule and gain the loyalty of the citizens.
Okay. What? Governor? To improve loyalty, there's no governor assigned. Okay then. 98 loyalty of 100 possible. Status that are currently loyal. Establish a governor here. How do? How does one go about getting governor? How does one go about putting governor? How does one govern? In general. I don't know. But how make do? How make do? How get gov? How make do? I don't know. There's no religions. You could look at that. It's got no wonders or trading posts. It's got an amount of citizens. Sure, understood. How do you get govern? How do you get govern? What does this say? Something. It says something. How do I get a governor to then put the governor in the thing to do the governor thing? I don't know. I really don't know. So you go over here. We found copper, which requires mining. But of course we need the city over here, I'd assume. I don't know how to get a governor. I wish you would have told me that part. It seems a little more important. How do we rank in the worlds? Don't know. No idea. Understood. Good to know. We're not doing well. We're probably going to die horribly. I don't quite know what I'm doing, honestly. So 6 more for that. End my turn. Having not done the governor thing because I don't know how to.
Continues to prosper.
It's prospering now?
Already our people thrive and our population grows.
Tell me more about population growth. Your city will grow or add more citizens with surplus food. Any amount of food over the total consumption of your city's citizens. 2 per is considered surplus and is added as progress towards new citizens. So just having a surplus of food gives you more stuff. And I'm surrounded by a lot of these, which seems useful. Did my thing like expand into that by itself? I guess maybe it did. Because I don't remember it going up to that one before. But maybe it did and I was just blind. I don't know. So, where are you guys currently going? What does that symbol on this mean? Ooh, a barbarian scout. Can we attack that?
Best to use caution when moving close to enemy units. Doing so will often force the unit to be in the enemy's zone of control, restricting its movement.
I just want to kill the scout. Influence over the tiles around them. Combat units that enter an enemy's thing may stop regardless of any movement. So I'm not allowed to move into that right now because it is an enemy. It's apparently sheep down there. Cool. Next turn. So they left up there. And they're running away. And now for some reason I'm back in my city. Understood. We have an amount of defense. So we're only 5 turns away from the scout now. How are we going on the tech tree stuff? Oh, like 1 away from buttery, I guess? And then we can get writing? Sure. Yes. I don't know if that's important. It might be. It might not be. So, yes. I don't know if there's anything we can just try to purchase right now. I don't think we have enough gold. Nor do I know how we would obtain such gold. Or whatever. So, I guess they've just... So, that must be what the red thing is saying. That's the zone of whatever. That means I can't actually move. So, I can't easily attack them, then. Understood. Let us instead just leave. Leave the random scout. Let us not worry about that. Can I just tell them to go like all the way over there? And they'll just slowly make their way over there. I'd prefer them close because we might die, if I'm being honest. End my turn.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Good to know that clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand. Yes. What does this do? Granary building. Great bath wonder. And whatever. Understood. So we completed that part of the thing. And there's also this tech tree, which is potentially also important. Maybe? Can we tell it to do that, or is it already doing that? Don't know. I genuinely have no idea. So I guess you're not probably doing the writing thing. Good. I don't know if we need the writing, but yes. Understood. We can now build a granary. Let us do that, because why not? It seems important, maybe. It's going to take a little while though, right? There's also wonder, but I seriously doubt we're going to actually reach a point where we can do that. They recommend me to make another settler. Understood. Is that going to happen after the scout? I don't know. It's like, So, that one's up there. Is that happening first then? Or after? I don't quite know. Interesting. I wish this would explain anything to me. Perhaps I should have read like some form of tutorial. End my turn? Because I don't know what I'm doing. And it seems like maybe I need more stuff. And this is going very interesting. The scout appears to be looking at my city there. That seems safe. End that turn too. Hey look, my guys are here. We are now potentially a bit safer. You guys are going to move there. Just in case. I'll tell you we go there. Also just in case. Ew, what is this? Send gifts. The cloth is our finest work. The whatever is delicious. Please accept this. Sure, it is most welcome. Excellent. Sure. Yes. We are going to die. The name of the city was very apt. Okay then, how close are we to any of these? We're getting pretty close to that, I guess. That's progressing. Yes. Yes. It is progressing. Yes. Probably, one would assume. So, that. And then the scout. And then the monument. And then the granary. Is that how I'm meant to do that? So then it's just doing all of them once it reaches the point where it can do some of them. Or whatever. I don't know. So, you can purchase a tile for gold, so I could get that for more wheat, which would achieve something. Yes. It would achieve something, I'm sure. So I guess that maybe would happen automatically in 7 turns, but we just did it. Because why not? I don't know. I felt like I wanted it. Because I felt like something might happen if I didn't grab it. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if you could tell about that. Stop scouting me. I can't kill you because if I go near you, it immediately stops me from moving and you run away. So I don't know how you'd even kill that. We are gonna die. Yes, I know you need orders. I'm going to move you here. Maybe a little close to them, but sure. End my turn? Also, do I need like a builder or something? Does builder make things better? 1,000 year flood. So, about that river they mentioned. Uh-oh. Rising water covers the land for miles around. Not for 1,000 years has the river flooded to such an extent. And of course it floods while I'm here.
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit. Our people await your decree.
Cool. How do I do that? Policies have concrete effects for gameplay. Some increase your city's production, while others generate more wealth, and still others help create a more effective military. There are no right or wrong policies. You doubt me? I can make very incorrect policies. How do we do? How do you do? So change policies and then get policies. Better when doing that. Double experience for recon. God King gives golden faith in the capital. And production in all cities. Cool. How do? That how do. Interesting. So can we like do that? And then God King. Yes.
It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
Good to know, Thomas Hobbes. Good to know. I have made policies. I don't know if they were good policies. They were probably very bad policies because I don't know what I'm doing. What is this? You need to select a civic to progress toward. So did we unlock that? Is that what happened? Now we've got to choose one of these. So we're going to get craftsmanship. Which seems useful. Which leads to military traditions. Sure, that one. I will go with that one, please. Unit needs thing. Yes, you. Doesn't matter. Like, if I move you into one of these, aren't they just gonna leave?
It would seem we have finally tracked the barbarian raiders bringing these lands to their source. We must destroy this stronghold or risk future attacks.
So what you're saying is that the barbarians are literally right beside me. That seems a little concerning. They come from outposts which appear randomly in any tile that cannot be seen by units. Good to know. But yes, are you telling me that they are there? My city is there, and they are there. Let me just, again, call attention to the name of my city. We are going to die. Can I fight this? I'm not sure if it's wise to be fighting it, but I'm doing it. I guess that did damage? Yes. Sure. We might need more stuff. More damagey stuff. Oh no. Oh no.
So they are beginning to have firepower.
What kind of firepower?
I think it is wise to cultivate this new way of thinking. Perhaps there is some benefit to be gained.
Is this like a religion thing? Earning faith. Faith is the currency of religion and can be earned from wonders, policies, leader abilities, natural wonders, city-states, beliefs, trade routes, and of course the holy site district and its buildings. Good to know. Do I need to do anything about that? I don't even know where I'll do anything about that. No established pantheon. Working towards a pantheon. Get 25 faith to get a pantheon. Understood. So I assume that's something we don't have to worry about right now. I was here where we needed the governor things. So we're just trying to get a governor, I guess. Maybe. But yeah, governor titles available 0 and spent 0. But yes, we don't have any titles yet. So once we can do that, that's when we get the governor. So then we can do the other thing that told us about before. I'm vaguely understanding that. What I'm also very concerned about is the fact that we've got, barbarians that are probably about to, murder us. Is there any way I can, ask these guys to, help with them? What does this do? So I can declare friendship with them. Sure. Let's declare friendship. Oh. One day they might be okay with declaring friendship, but not yet. We can send them a delegation. Uh-huh. Yes. I will send you a delegation. Good. That may have been vaguely worth it. I don't know. Improve relations with the person that is right beside me can probably kill me, especially when I've already got barbarians right there. This maybe seems like a good idea. This is the unit, of course. I don't really know if there's anything to do with that. Growth. We've got surplus of food right now. We are working on writing and craftsmanship. Yes. How is our city's production thing? How do I like just see these like normally? We were working on the scout. Does that mean the settler was done? Because I thought we were doing the settler before the scout. I don't know. Do I want to move you back now that you're damaged a little? Maybe. Is that more? Yeah, it's the scout there. We are surrounded by barbarians, and I do not like this. End turn. So, the barbarians are coming closer. Hello, scout from them. Could you, like, tell your people that we might need assistance? We're gonna die right beside you. We're still 2 turns away from the scout. We need another warrior, though. Or do we need, like, a builder? What do builders even do? Yes, possibly. I don't... Oh, we do need a warrior, though. So that just added it to my queue after the monument and the thing, because we might be dead by then. So for the time being, murder. And please succeed. Okay, that seems like my unit got a lot more screwed over by that than their unit did, which means they're probably gonna now kill my unit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes. Yes, my single warrior is not going well. Can I tell you to, like, return to the city? Does that do anything for you? Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it just strengthens the city a little by having you there. Possibly. All I know is that you are going to die, and they're probably going to come straight for my city now. Yes.
Like scouts are unique in that they can gain experience by exploring and discovering parts of the world.
Cool! I have bigger problems than what my scout's going to do when there's barbarians next to my city. I wanted the scout before I was going to be murdered by barbarians. So where is my scout? Hello, scout. Hey, scout, why don't you go out there and go explore the world and enjoy yourself? Inevitably, the city will be gone by the time you try to come back. But do not worry about that. What can I tell you to do? Fortify. Fortify until healed. Yes, that is what I want you to do. You were probably about to die anyway. They have left. But there is another one. We are very, very bad situation here. Is there more up here? Let's just keep heading this direction. So there's water there. Good to know. I think we need a settler, like, immediately, so that we can leave. Just abandon the city, go somewhere else. Somewhere with less barbarians. That sounds better. Why did I not check around this place beforehand? I did not realize I would have this many barbarians trying to murder me. That's a slinger.
We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city planning.
Cool.
Would be much more powerful and lucrative than simple improvements like farms and mines.
Good to know.
Means sharing.
Ooh, we now have unlocked writing finally.
Of the human condition to want to share things. Thoughts, ideas, opinions.
My opinion is screw you. Choose a research. So I guess we did writing. What comes after writing? Is that currency? Fascinating. Perhaps we need something here. We did just find a lot of water over there, but maybe we also want mining. Give me sailing. I want sailing. I want to get out of here as quick as possible. So sailing seems like it would be useful. So what are you currently making? You are making the monument, then the granary, then the warrior. I also potentially need a campus district. Oh no. What happened with the settler? I thought you were meant to be making the settler, and then you didn't make the settler. So, every single time I look at my city, it's just, we are going to die. It's like, yes. Yes, we are. Does it matter where we put this? I don't know. Put it on that one. Yes, I want that to be the campus district. When it eventually happens, after all of the other thing happens, and we die. No, here is where things might get concerning. Leave. Go away. What's happening over there? My scout was murdered. Understood. I didn't realize there were any enemies near my scout. And then my scout was murdered. Uh-oh. So, goodbye to my scout. You took a lot of turns to make, and then you died. Can you, like, leave my borders? Pretty please? Pretty please leave my borders. Just be a pal and just go. Go away. We tried. We have a 20 strength. Is there a way that we can check this? I think we're slightly stronger than them right now, but it's also very dangerous. Okay then, my warriors, I hope you do not die. Uh-oh.
This military unit has proven themselves.
From the Good to know.
They have gained in combat. They are eligible to be granted a promotion. How will you reward these brave souls?
I'll reward them by them dying in a few seconds. How do I actually do that? How does one promote them? And will it save me in any way? Promotion available. Ooh, yes. Me battle cry? I don't, well, those are ranged though. Yes, maybe? I don't know. This is versus mainly end range units though, and we're about to fight both, so yes. Let us do that. Can we then attack you, maybe? Possibly a good idea. What does wake up do? I don't know. End turn for the time being and hope that, oh no, they're bringing more. A barbarian builder, barbarian warrior. Why am I surrounded by barbarians? Kill this one. Did you succeed? Mostly. There's still a barbarian, unfortunately. And I can't tell you to do it again, can I? Can I do that once? Alright, next. We are gonna die. It left my borders. It's attacking theirs. Well, I'm trying to get rid of them. Can we actually finish this one off, please? Okay. Helpful. We've gotten rid of the one that wouldn't leave us alone. That one seems like it might be a little low right now. So, helpful. But I'm worried about the slingers. They don't have a very high base strength looking at that, though. So, we might be able to kill the slingers if we try hard. Very hard. They're back. Uh-oh. Crap. Can you fortify until healed again? I would appreciate that. How is, you know, the building and stuff going here? I think we've done the first thing that we're building, whatever that was. So we're now working on the granary, and then we'll get another warrior, and then a settler, and then a campus. Great. Maybe after that point we get another scout or a builder. I don't know. Give me a scout and then a builder. Sure. Yes, let us do that. Sailing is still just going, and so is craftsmanship, so yes. Next turn, please. Okay, they just received a foreign delegation or something. And now they're going to attack us again. Great. Oh, no. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Kill them. Just do it. It's probably not going to work well, but try. Did it work? Did we survive? I think we survived. Oh, God. Can you, like, just hide back in there again? Thank you for providing some amount of assist there. Oh, no. Spearmen now. They're even stronger than the previous things. Fortify, fortify, fortify. Where are you going? They're coming in. They're coming in. And so my warrior has died.
As our civic knowledge grows,
Crap.
so do our methods of governance.
Uh-huh.
Furthering this endeavor will allow us to appoint a governor
Woo!
to strengthen our power in our city.
Why are you telling me about appointing governors now when you told me about using governors to do something earlier? This seems like it's in the wrong order, you know? Like, just slightly wrong. Governors will greatly improve the loyalty of the city they are in and give it bonuses based on what promotions you choose for them. To appoint new governors or promote existing ones, you need governor titles. Our main source of governor titles is to complete a particular civics or whatever.
Without craftsmanship, inspiration is a mere weed shaken in the wind.
Cool. Do we need to do something with that? Possibly not. It might just be fine if I just leave them as is. Yes. I don't know if anything needs to be necessarily changed to it. I mean, so I think we've unlocked those two now by doing it. Do we need either of these though? It's fine. I don't care. What are we going to go towards next? Foreign trade is recommended. Sure. If that is what you recommend me do, sure. Why not? How close are we to the next warrior that we're going to need? Yeah, 3 turns before we even start making it. Then a few turns before we can actually do it. In the meantime, we are going to die. Oh, you're going to provide assistance? Assistance would be welcome. Well, then you made them flee, though. So I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. You're very nice. I can't really do anything here. But yes. You. Good. Thank. Yeah, I don't have resources to actually be able to do much at the moment. So, next, I guess. There's not really much else I could do. Aside from that. They appear to have left back to their horrible, deadly fortress. Of horrible, deadly things. Yes. I need more warriors. More. Make more. Definitely make more. I don't know if it would be a good idea to also make slings. Maybe. But I want warriors. I want big, strong, tough warriors that can save me right now. Because I am going to die. We still haven't met anyone else. Probably because our scout immediately died and we had no opportunity to do anything with it. End turn again. I don't think there's anything we can currently be doing. So, yes. So, apparently, they're expanding. Good for you guys. Expanding and all that jazz. Next. Now, does that mean we've completed sailing?
Our lands that can be improved.
Uh-huh.
Our waters as well.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest we search for opportunities to exploit the resources along the shores.
Fascinating. Cannot enter any water towers. Once you've learned the sailing technology, builders and stuff will be able to move to coastal things. Useful. Vessels large may venture more, but little boats should keep near shore. Benjamin Franklin. Fascinating. So, builders can now embark. We can also make shipping. I'm fishing boats and galleys, but I said shipping. Yes, they are ships, so they ship. Exactly. Choose a research now. So, what is the best thing to potentially get after that? So, we've gotten sailing. Shipbuilding seems kind of important to do, but for the time being, probably not that important. Would it be a good idea to unlock mining? Maybe. We might need mining. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know. What I would like is a settler. How close are we to that? Soonish. All right. Cool. And my turn. Oh no, they're coming back. No! Next. Hello, you guys. You seem to be inside of my borders now. Cool. Should I be concerned about that? Are you guys about to murder me? You guys about to murder me? Are you going to help me? I don't know if you're going to murder me or help me. Is there anything I can do here? You can ask for like promises and stuff, but like I don't. They're unfriendly with me. Why are they unfriendly? We have no grievances, but they're unfriendly. They're friendly with someone else though. can I, like, make a deal with them? My offer is, I will, yes, you can have that as a gift. Yes. Don't murder me, please. I just don't want to get murdered. Yes, the barbarians approach. I'm aware. I don't have anything that can do anything about that. I'm just hoping that they're going to assist. You appear to be hit by that. One of your guys have died. And finally, I have orders again. Kill! Kill them! You did some damage to them. At least that's something. Sure. Next turn, please. You guys leaving? Just because you think I can handle this now? Because I probably can. What was that? A traitor. They appear to still be attacking you guys anyway. So that didn't go super well for you, did it? Can I tell you to go end murder, please? End them entirely. Thank you. Thank you for ending them entirely. Whew. Oh, God. Apparently, I'm learning about weaponry because of the barbarians. So was that a thing in here? Yes. Bronze working is the thing that they're telling me about, which is after mining, so helpful. Can I tell you to do that one after this one automatically? Just tell you to do that? Yes. So just do bronze working once you finish with that one, so I don't have to pay attention to it. This one's also about to end. What do we want after foreign trade? We can get more military traditions. Great general points. Conscripted things. I don't know. Games and recreation is apparently down there. Fascinating. Interesting. Sure. Or that, and stick with this one, and then for the time being, just stick with that one, I guess. Because I can't tell to do the other one, I guess, because it's one they can currently do. It's not one that's going to become active after it. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Next turn, please, now that we are alive, at least. And we're getting another flood. Yay. It gives more fertilization, but we lose population.
We have the opportunity to develop a formal trade route between two.
Yay.
A trader unit is required to establish such a route.
Yes.
It would be very beneficial for our economy.
Good to know. I need to make one then.
Has grown, and
oh yes, it has.
For us to define our beliefs. Let us choose a pantheon to worship.
Sure.
Positive aspect of trade, I suppose.
Ooh.
The world gets stirred up together.
Good to know. So we can potentially do some more stuff here. I don't know. Is production in all cities a good thing? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. We don't need this. We do not have scouting. I would like more strength when fighting barbarians, please. Seeing as we seem to be doing mostly fighting of barbarians right now. Open this. Alright, so I kind of wanted this one. I don't know why, though. It recommends me getting this one, though. That is helpful. Yeah, let us head up towards military, because military seems helpful right now. Choose the Pantheon. Okay, that is a lot of things. Desert Folklore. Holy Site District gets +1 faith. River Goddess. Holy Site adjacent to a river. I've got a lot of river in my city because I was very stupid. Monument to the Gods. Gods of the Hunt. Interesting. Stone Circles. Religious things. Gods of Festivals. God of Craftsmen. God of Healing. Useful. But it was a 50% strength for each combat unit killed within 8 tiles of a holy site. Cool. I am tempted to go with that one. I don't know what amenities actually do. I didn't pay enough attention to that, so I don't know if we need that. It seems important to maybe get something like that. So I'm going to go with God of War. Did I not select it? Yes. God of War, please. Uh-huh. Working towards the religion. Mm-hmm. Cool. Inspiration. Worship of your pantheon of gods has brought up further questions about spiritual forces in our world. Cool. Fascinating. Sure. You guys, like, fortify until healed for the time being, because I would like you to have more heal, please. How is your production of the things going? We are going to be done with the settler in 6 turns. Good to know. We're almost done with the mining up here. Helpful. Yes, that is very water. The water appears to be gone. This is good. The water is gone. We are slightly safer than we were before. Just next turn, because I don't think there's anything we can currently be doing. Yes. Maybe one day we'll meet someone else. It seems unlikely to me. I don't know. Who does deserve more credit than the wife of a coal miner? No idea. Maybe someone. I don't know. So, mining has been completed. Helpful. So now we're going to be working on the bronze working, I assume. You guys are still healing, I guess, so just end the turn. Why do you guys keep coming into my city? You scare me a little every time you come into my city like that. I'm assuming this is fine. Do we have problems? Neutral. We are no longer unfriendly. Good. 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 Very good. Don't want to declare surprise wars and stuff. What's this do? Understood. I don't know if I want to give you more things at the moment. Because I could just give you a gift, but like the problem is all I've got is gold. I can give you a one-time deal of 100 golds. That's like most of my golds. I don't think that is currently wise. But at least we are neutral. If we're neutral, they don't have a reason to kill me, right? Right? Please tell me I'm okay. I think they might be leaving. Alright, our warrior is now alive again. Warrior, I want to take that out, but for the time being, just stand in our borders, please. That's all I really want you to do. Just stand in the borders and be safe. Ooh, what's going on down there? I'm assuming that symbol's not good, so maybe barbarians are like attacking them or something else is attacking. I don't know if it would be wise for me to go down to do anything about that. It's kind of just their problem for them to deal with. What does that mean? That's their capital. Okay then, just move around, yes. Might as well tell you to do something, I guess. They come back up. Did they not deal with the problem? Ooh, did we succeed at making something? We have a settler. Yay. What do we want to do with this settler? Cell section is very, very red. You are going to head up this way for the time being. I am very concerned. Unit needs orders. You can just, like... Yes, create an escort formation with the settler. I want you to escort that settler so that settler does not die. That was my intention. I'm glad that I can just do that. Unfriendly? Why are we unfriendly? What happened? Why are we unfriendly? Why are we unfriendly? Why are we unfriendly? Have 100 gold. maybe that'll help. I don't want them to kill me. If I'm being honest here, I don't want that to happen. So there's water up there. The problem that I'm seeing is I feel like we're right near the top, so it's only water here. So I don't really know where I would even be able to make like another thing right now. So they have a settler. So are they trying to take a settler around as well?
New technologies and cities. And soon the world itself will reach the dawn of a new era.
Woo!
Our actions in this era may lead us into a golden age for our civilization. Or perhaps, darker days lie ahead.
Probably dark age. It's going to be a dark age. My concern is that like if we try to settle over here, we've got like that, which was like a barbarian camp, I think. Wouldn't it be best to try to settle like down in this bit? That seems the most logical to me right now, is we should actually be trying to head down there. So if I tell them to literally go all the way down there, I don't know how many turns it'll take, but maybe that'll be what we need to do for the time being. Okay, they've got their builder there. Seems like that is mostly fine. End the turn. They're going up there. Can we like handle this? Use the warrior to clear an outpost. Was there another outpost up there, or was that the outpost that we saw before? That may have actually just been the outpost. Because like, that's just wheat there, so maybe that was the outpost they just cleared. Helpful? Helpful. If we don't have the outpost literally right beside us, things might go slightly better. Okay then. You shall keep moving. Keep going. Just very slowly keep going. That scout keeps looking at us. He thinks we're a tasty snack. So are we still unfriendly? No, we're back to neutral. Why do I have to keep giving you a lot of gold just to make that be the case?
Only one who knows you're afraid.
Uh-huh. Sure, yes, it is, probably. Still go for more trade routes. It would be useful if we actually had, you know, a trade route, which we do not currently. So how is production going here? We're going to finish the campus soon, then we're going to make a scout, then a builder, then 2 warriors to hopefully keep us safe. Then I guess we'll make a trader. We're lacking on a lot of, like, resources at the moment. I'm not even going to try for that wonder, honestly. I just feel like I'm not going to succeed. That's just my thoughts on it. Choose a new one of these, I guess. So what does Early Empire do, or whatever it said? We should maybe get Mysticism since it's boosted by the Pantheon. Sure. Give me Mysticism because it was boosted by the stuff I've been doing. That is my logic. What's going on up there? They're doing something, probably with a builder. I've never had a builder. Maybe one day I'll have a builder. Okay then. So where do I currently have you going?
I worry about the happiness of our citizens. I would advise that we investigate a means of increasing their contentment.
How? Measured by seeing the population of the city, as many amenities as expected. So we need more amenities to make them happy. I don't know how to do that. So we've unlocked that spearman. Understood? Does that mean we can make those instead? Ugh. Yes, they've got higher strength than their warriors. Make one. I am building an army. For what purpose? I don't know. I want you here. Actually, I want you there. Maybe. Also, nearby cities would apply -3 loyalty to a new turn if they're settled there. Understood. So we've finished that, so now we need to get a new one of those. So I guess, yeah, I've really just been far too close to cities is what's causing me problems. So ironworking as well could get us better things. But we might need something like animal husbandry, actually. I think that's what we need right now. So if you guys go like here, will you guys be fine if the city is like over here? Next turn. So if I settle like a city over here, will they be okay with that? Or is there someone else like nearby that I need to be worried about? To do -5. So it's even worse if I'm here. So that one only gives a -1. Okay. So it might be better to do there. Is it like a city like right here or something? Is that what's causing the problem? Because like they're all the way over there. So there might generally just be like a city somewhere here. Because that gives -9. That's quite a lot. So it really feels like there's a city probably here. So if we go here, we can potentially be fine. But really, we don't want a -1. What if we went here? Because I'm not seeing negatives written on that specific one. I'd really like to not have negatives.
Choose which which of our accomplishments to commemorate in our history.
Okay.
This will inspire.
Understood.
History marches.
How do we do this?
And the world has entered a new era.
Ooh, yes.
We may see a golden age or a dark.
Yes, you keep telling me about that. I don't really
We
care.
have an envoy at our disposal. We can use the envoy to gain favor
Okay.
with the city-state.
Mysticism
Helpful.
is the mistake of an accidental and individual symbol for a universal one.
Understood. So we've gained even more of these things. Is there any useful things? Ooh, cannot heal without outside your territory. I don't like that. I feel like we need to stop being a chieftain or something, but I don't entirely know how you do that. Do events considerably. So, I don't know why, but sure. But what are we going for after this? I still don't know what that early thing is. So that's apparently boosted, so do that then. I'm just always doing the boosted thing because it seems helpful. Make a dedication, or whatever. Carnage by civilization, yes, affects, you are in a dark age during this game era. I figured. Make your dedication for the classical era. Gain +1 arrow score each time you trigger a Eureka. Gain +1 arrow score every time you trigger an inspiration. Exodus, get +2 everything of it. In that one. Has anyone ever really said? Yeah, I figured we would.
Our cities will face loyalty challenges. With enough effort, we should be able to rise out of this dark age.
Seems unlikely. So yeah, that is still letting you 3. Damn it, why does everything have to be in negative? Why must everything be in negative? Maybe we just have to take the negative? Just deal with it? I wanted the copper and I wanted the sheep. That was my purpose. I wanted both of those things. Alright, yes, In my turn. Barbarians are apparently approaching and stuff. Is that happening over there somewhere or somewhere down here? I don't know. I kind of just found a city. It removed the rainforest on the tile. Oh, is that bad? Do you not want a rainforest on the tile? Is that something that you don't want? Should I wait a turn and do it here, what it told me to do before?
My liege, we are beginning to attract the attention of the great people of the world.
Fascinating.
More specialized districts we
Don't really care.
Pigs.
Ew.
Dogs
Good to know.
look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
Good to know, Winston Churchill. Found city here. Sure.
May I make a suggestion?
What? Selling a new city expand our civilization with an empire larger than one city. It is important to keep an eye on the loyalty of our citizens. If loyalty decreases, the city is not as effective. If loyalty drops to 0, the city will declare its independence and become a free city. Same government in other civilizations to keep an eye out for opportunities to stabilize others. Loyalty, whatever, I don't know. I just made a thing because what does this red mean? I don't know. I don't know what the red fist means, but yes. I'm probably just going to get killed, honestly. But do I care? Don't know. Now, how did I open the menu I did before that actually allowed me to change the name of the city? I don't know. I did it somehow. Was it in here? It wasn't here. No. You are already dead. You in this case referring to the city. Because the city is already dead. Omae wa mou shinderu. Nani? Now what do we do? Something, probably. So what can we tell the city to actually do? Now, I assume we can make this city do other things. Yeah, possibly. Trader. Sure, make trade. We are going to die, you're already dead. Yes, make one of those, and also make yourself a builder and a granary, and then a monument, and yes, sure. Those are things that I've told you to make. Choose a research. Archers. Yes, I would like archers. Archers seem helpful. A unit needs thing. Yes, you. Yes. You walk over there. Can I just like purchase a tile? I don't have enough. I need more. It's sad. I just did a tiny bit more because I wanted the sheep. I did it all for the sheep, man. I did it all for the sheep. Because I just saw them down and I was like, you know, I want sheep. I don't know if I need sheep. I just wanted sheep. So, do you guys really hate me right now? Not in particular. Hopefully. Insufficient amenities, insufficient amenities. How do I get more amenities? Wasn't that like an option in one of these? The government one that had something about amenities? Trade from that, great profit, general. Maybe something else that I'm thinking of that had the amenities thing. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do with there. Anything we can do with like religion or something? I guess not for the time being. Yeah, we're probably just going to die. Move back onto the thing, please. Then just fortify on that position. Mm-hmm. Yes. You have made a thing. What was it? A scout. Oh my god. I have a scout again. I actually have a scout again. It's been so long. Oh god. Oh god, they're right there, aren't they? Hey scout, can you come back down this way, please? What I actually want you to do is, I want you to explore around here. Oh, you have to go around that way. Sure, it doesn't matter to me. I want to see if there is a city, like, right there. It seems important, and I would prefer my scout to do that and not something else. Next. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I'm assuming it's not going to be any problem that I've got the random scout on the border. Because I just need to walk around this way. Ooh, you actually have galleys and stuff too. I guess the advantage is they're settling on the water, which I did not do. Maybe I should have right next to the actual ocean itself. Yes, but then I didn't because I am potentially a dumb. I don't know. I don't know if I should have done that or not. I just settled basically where I was because I was worried that like I was randomly going to get like killed in the first few seconds or something. Ooh, we can finally do that. We can finally actually do this now.
Where to build our government buildings. We may.
Fascinating. I don't honestly. I don't care about reading all of these things. There's so many things that all these people do. You. So that's loyalty is quite low. Your loyalty is in shambles. It's gonna rebel in 3 turns. Oh god. Should I put you here? Maybe I should. How do I actually do it? How do I do it? You know? To established 3 turns. If we establish it in 3 turns, it will rebel in 3 turns. How do I assign you to this? Oh god. Assign you to the one that is probably going to rebel, just in case.
It will take some time for them to become.
A strong economy begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
Good to know, Bill Owens. We are going to die. We are gonna 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 die. Die 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 die. I don't know what a lot of these actually does. Yes, I don't know what they are doing. But yes, so that is going to expand out into the copper, which is helpful for the time being. What can I do in here? Early Empire, sure, do that one. I don't know, and I do not care. You are my builder. I don't know what builders can actually do, but understood. So we can improve this into a farm thing. So I guess I just removed the resource. I don't know. I mean, it's like a one-time thing that you can do for it. I just did not know if that was what I was meant to push or something else.
Though our
So I did it.
population grows, There is little room for our newest citizens.
I shot an arrow into the air.
Uh-huh.
It fell to earth. I knew not where.
That seems incredibly dangerous. Why did you do that? So how do I actually tell you to make farm? Make a farm there, I guess. So we can finally actually make farms in places. Yeah, we really probably should have had a builder before this point. So we can choose something else now. Now that we've got archery. Which I guess means we can make archers. Markets, ironworking. How about we do that for currency? Why not? I feel like maybe we need currency. So you're out of movement now. Don't think anything else is doing anything right now. We need more housing. Yes. And I hope to maybe do something about that. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have harvested that resource. I think we did a bad by doing that. Unfortunately.
We discovered a city-state.
Oh, we discovered someone?
Establishing diplomatic relations. There are several different types of
Yes. Interesting.
and each may provide.
Yes, but we probably already annoyed this one because I'm assuming we found the one that was over here. And yeah, so maybe that's... That seems like potentially too far away for it to be causing problems here, though. I know, I assume we're just annoying them again right now. Why was that spot so bad? Unless there's someone here? Like, here? I don't know. It's confusing me, honestly. Can you, like, check up in that section just to be sure? So, the builder, I want you to make another farm there. Because it just feels like that's something I should be doing. What is this about? I can send my envoy to something. So I can send them to them. Sure. Send the envoy to Brussels. Declare war, the military. We've just sent an envoy, I guess. Positive reduction in the capital and increasing wonders and stuff. Sure. I'm assuming that is fine now. Yes, I assume that just happened. Governor establishing you are already dead. City state meeting bonus. This thing. You've met a city state. And hopefully I will not die. So how's the city going? Is it fine now? Are you not like rebelling against me and trying to murder me? So I tried to send the governor there. I assume maybe the governor saved the city. How do I check the loyalty? There. Yes, I think we did save that one from doing something bad. This one is still probably going to kill us, though. So when do we get another one of these? Because I really need something in my capital, because I've made very bad decisions.
If Delicate Arch has any significance, it lies, I will venture, in the power of the odd and unexpected. To startle the senses and surprise the mind out of their ruts of habit.
Cool. Yordika! Cool. So, where do we find that? Oh, just over there. That's a natural wonder, which does something. I don't know. I assume it's a good place for a city, probably, but I'm not sure I want to piss off Brussels right now. I don't know how they feel about me. But sure. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing. I tell you to... What does that do? I don't know. I've told you to do by going to the thing. But I've told you to do it, so let's find out what that means. How are you going? What is going on with your production right now? You're about to make another warrior, which can hopefully protect that city, while the other one protects this one down here. Have we told the builder to do the thing for this turn? Where was my builder? Because that's your one. Where's my builder? I don't know. Is my builder alive? Did my builder die? I don't know. Are we about to be attacked by these people who still do not like us, do they? Yeah, still unfriendly. Great. Oh, no. My city does not like me. Are they intentionally getting in my way, though? I don't know. How about you just go explore down here for the time being? Next turn. This is going to go very poorly, isn't it? At least we got the warrior. I just want you to fortify that position. Or fortify yourself. I don't entirely know what it does. But you are no longer entirely undefended, which is probably good. I don't like the unfriendly people being in my borders. It scares me. So I need to tell you to do stuff. Wow, these guys have a lot of things. Okay then. Is there anything we can do with them? Don't know. Probably have a quest. Send a trade route. I mean, sure. I am willing to do that. I need a trader for that, though. Were you making one of those? Is that saying that that will be done in 999 plus turns? Why would that be done in 999 plus turns? What has happened that has made these take an infinite amount of time? We need more amenities. We need more amenities. Need more amenities. Can we purchase that? I don't know if that will help in any way, but I feel like maybe we should have sheep. And we're getting flooded again. Great. Why do we keep being flooded? I don't mean to push that button. This is not going well. Next. Should I be concerned? I'm flooding and you have 2 separate units in my borders right now. Are you going somewhere else or are you about to murder me? Because I am in the middle of your empire. Do not kill me. Please do not kill me. Seems like maybe they're going somewhere else. I'm hoping that we are fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Fine and dandy. You can keep going down there to explore more. So desert folklore belief is what they're going for. Understood. Goddamn, just we are going to die just in the center of this empire. It's like, oh no. We are, in fact, going to die. Is this bad? Yes. Very. They declared war against me. Why? I gave you golds. I gave you gold so you wouldn't kill me. I knew this was going to happen. And the game crashed. I guess that's the stopping point for this video. War was declared on us. We're probably going to lose that city. The other city was not going well in the slightest. I don't think either one was. We're still in the middle of a dark age. We're probably going to die, as the city was named. We are going to die. And yeah, that's probably how everything was going to go. Well, crap. Wow, it took a whole 10 minutes to load back into the game just so I could have something behind me while I was doing this last bit. Was it worth it? Probably not. But hey, so yeah. I did not do great at Civ. But like, to be fair, this one video on Civ 6 is already more playtime than I've played in either Civ 5 or Civ 4. And that was all I'd played before. And that was many years ago. Shall we just quickly check when I last played them? 2014. So yeah, I played less time than I did today in those games in 2014. That is all of the experience I've had with this series of games. I don't watch people play. I don't do any of that. I don't know. I really need like a really in-depth tutorial if I'm trying to determine how any of this works. I think it returned us to before the war actually started, so we are going to die is mostly fine for the time being. Good job. And now I feel like there's one thing that we should do to, you know, properly end this off, and that is just to open this and retire. Yes, I would like to retire from Civ. We were defeated. Unfortunate. Salute our fallen civilization. It was going to die. We knew it. From the moment we had it. That's why we named it. We are going to die.
As the light of our people fades to nothingness.
Who destroyed the city? Did I destroy the city? It's like, we don't need it anymore. Goodbye, cities. You will be missed. We were defeated. Ooh, we can view the timeline. Yeah, I don't think much really happened. We did nothing and then died, probably. Ranking. Cool. Yes. I don't think that went well. Graphs. Where are we? I can't even tell which one we are. White line, so we're like here. Are we like just like in line with that? And then we go up there and then up to there. And then looks like purple was doing really well, I guess. Cool. So that's how that went. Good to know. And now that our Civ playing is done, it's time to find out what game we're going to be playing in the next episode of Steam Roulette. Let us push the Discover button and find out what is it going to be. Is it going to be another similar game? Is it going to be another RTS? Attractio. Be the first to change gravity and solve hard, deadly puzzles in Attractio. Control the 3 contestants. I was like, consonants? No, contestants. That's the word. Dalek, Mia, and Kir, who compete to win the controversial reality show, I guess. Alright. You will need dexterity and cleverness to pass throughout the challenging levels. Are you up for the challenge? Well, not in particular, but I'm sure we can figure it out. At least it's another platformer, I guess. I can probably do a platformer. I'm gonna look stupid, but I can probably do a puzzle-like platformer thing. That's probably a little more possible and in my wheelhouse than, Civilization. So I'll take it. And as always, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, and why not subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and ring that notification bell. It does something, and I still don't know what. And follow me on Twitter for updates and to see my thumbnails in a larger size, as well as announcements of streams whenever those come back. Wait, whenever those come back, but they did come back. Dun dun dun! I'm recording this before the stream that I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow for me, but I don't know, like, this video is potentially coming out the same day as the stream's happening? Or the day after? I don't know. One of those other things. So either the stream's already happened, or it's about to happen, or it's in the process of happening, something along those sort of lines. But hey, a stream is coming back. Yeah! Anyway, I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode of Steam Roulette on Attractio. Goodbye, everybody, and roll the outro.
I gave that bastard what he deserved. A funeral. Fit for a king.